At the beginning of summer last year, I had the opportunity to explore and fish the Driftless Region of Minnesota. A friend from college had moved out to the region a few years prior and had been working on convincing me to make the drive out, and unfortunately he knows my two weaknesses: beautiful landscapes and great fishing, both of which the area had in abundance. After doing some research and looking over maps, I saw the possibilities the area held in its many backwaters and was soon discussing dates. Before I knew it, I was out in my kayak, fishing an area completely foreign to me on the Mississippi River.
Oh yeah, Mississippi River smallmouth.
A tube bait is a confidence bait for me, and you'll see it get frequent use throughout the day. While I got most of my hits on topwaters and swim jigs, the fish seem to really commit to the tube.
Pretty fish.
One of the things that really stuck out to me about the fish in the Mississippi River is just how strong they were. Prior to this trip, I had been to Minnesota one other time to visit another friend while he was working a seasonal job near the border to the Dakotas. St. Cloud was nearby, and I drove up for the day to fish the dam downstream for town for smallmouth. These smallmouth are some of the hardest fighting river fish I've ever caught. You can see this pike was strong enough to break a heavy-duty EWG hook while I was trying to remove it.
Oh shit.
Due to the high water and abundant grass beds, the swim jig, frogs, and wake baits became go-to lures. This trip was the first time that I had used the swim jig extensively, and you can see throughout this video where I come to rely on them more and more to put fish in the boat. When you're in current, another good option to use rather than dropping anchor is to find slack water behind cover, a piece of cover to hold or slide your kayak onto, or a bank to temporarily land on. This allows you to quickly work an area while still holding in place.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
This hammer handle was looking to hitch a ride upriver and save himself from running the gauntlet. In addition to being powerful, these Mississippi River fish were also incredibly aggressive. I would have the same fish come back and hit the bait multiple times. I believe this is due to the abundance of bait and competition for food among the game species.
What is going on?
I was not prepared for the huge number of insects that inhabited the river. The scene before you was a regular occurrence, and I constantly had gnats and other bugs flying around my head at all times throughout the day. One silver lining was that for the most part, the mosquitoes and black flies were just a minor annoyance. On my way back to the landing, I circled back one more time to fish the grass bed that I had had a number of blow-ups on earlier in the day. Unfortunately, it appeared that the fish had moved on, and it was not meant to be. I paddled back that evening, excited at the possibilities tomorrow would bring. While I didn't have the banner day that I had been expecting, I had begun putting together some patterns that would serve me well during the rest of the trip. However, that is a story for another day.